In case you missed the last episode of Taylor's Travels, we sailed to Savannah, Georgia, and had a little bit of trouble docking. In this episode,
St.Augustine, Florida.
Oh, we made it to
Florida.
hey there, my name's Taylor. Whether I'm traveling by air, land, or sea, I want to use my skills and various methods of travel to explore our beautiful planet. Subscribe to join me as I navigate life with my sense of adventure as my compass. After spending a week in Savannah, Georgia, waiting on weather, we finally got our window to do a bigger offshore jump to St. Augustine. We were up at first light in order to get everything ready to make some miles. Our friend Jeff on SV Westman is going to be buddy boating along with us for this passage. And joining him as crew is Matt and Jessica from the YouTube channel MJ Sailing. We took some time to talk about our game plan, as I was a little nervous to leave the dock considering how bad the last time went.
You're going to have an easy time getting out of here.
We are not. So you want us to get you off the dock first then?
I don't know. Is that think that would be good?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. I would love to be able to follow Jeff out of here, just because the exit out of here is kind of weird.
Yeah,
Hover around.
Here to just come around and kind of hug yourself over here.
Circles, hovering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Taylor, what my plan is, I'm going to release this when you tell me to, and I'm going to walk it forward. She's going to toss that line up there. I'll walk it forward. Walk with you forward, and you start to turn from there. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Once you get your midship in line with that post,
That post?
then start and get it some draw.
Okay.
You'll be okay. You'll be just fine.
Ready?
This will be the easiest one you'll have.
Okay.
You ready, Captain?
I am ready. Ready.
All right. Here we go.
Woohoo! So Jeff is going to have a bit of a hard time getting out of the slip. I had the current pulling me out of the slip, and he's got to back out against it. So I'm just kind of hovering here and waiting for him to lead us out. Turn a little bit, but not quite enough. We've still got to go a couple miles. So for the last few minutes here, we've kind of just been getting broadsided by these waves and rolling back and forth. Probably only 5 or 10 more minutes, and then we'll be able to turn more directly downwind. but this kind of sucks for Mom. She just had a little spew.
We spent most of the morning just motor sailing with the jib out. Later on in the afternoon, the wind shifted enough for us to be able to put out the mainsail, shut off the engine, and finally do some real sailing.
Well, I really hope this is the last time that I have to wear a hat when we're sailing, because Florida, here we come.
Getting to share a journey with a buddy boat is such a special experience as you go through the triumphs and challenges of a passage together. More and more lately, I've been thinking about what a privilege it is to be a part of the sailing community and how much of an impact it's had on my life. It's allowed me to meet so many amazing people and form some solid friendships. Our course from Savannah to St. Augustine is about 130 miles and took us a little less than 24 hours. And somehow we managed to stay within eyesight of our buddy boat the entire time.
Good morning, guys. The sun's just coming up and we are about to turn in and make our approach into St. Augustine. It was an absolutely beautiful night. A massive full moon. The night was well lit, it was calm, the winds were steady. We had both the sails up all night, which was awesome. We just furled them in as we're about to turn. I almost want to stop here in St. Augustine because I am so tired, if you can't tell. I can barely function. But we might keep going and go along with Jeff and Matt and Jess on West Wind.
As exhausted as I was from getting no sleep overnight, I decided to just push through and continue going down the ICW.
Well, Taylor, how do you feel about being in St. Augustine, Florida?
Well, we made it to
Florida!
It feels really good to not have to really worry about snow anymore. They don't get snow here, right?
No.
It feels really, really good.
Florida. You mostly did it.
We did it together. So tell me about your night.
It was a little cold, windy, but yet it was beautiful at the same time. Really nice to see the sun going down and then the big full moon coming up. We didn't get much sleep at all, maybe 2 hours, but I am so happy to be here in Florida. This has been a wonderful journey. And I said to myself that I was getting Taylor to Florida, and here we are.
We did it!
We did it! Woo!
Making it to Florida was really a massive accomplishment for me. Since I bought my boat in New York in November and set sail south, I've traveled over 1,000 nautical miles, struggling through the cold for months, facing issues, and learning lots along the way. It all feels worth it now. A very special thank you goes out to my patrons for always supporting me and making this adventure possible.